Hey there, welcome to another video that we are doing specifically for October 24th, 2021. So we are a little bit ahead of our time, but I wanted to do a little bit of review for the weather that you possibly could expect out there this time of year, because we can go back and look at historical information and get a good idea of what we're looking at. So go to IRONMAN California website, Sacramento, California, October 24th, 2021. So they got a few information, of course, but the average air temp, they haven't put that in, water temp, all that good stuff. So what you can do is I use usclimatedata.com. So there's a few different things to look at. So just curious what it was like around that time last year in good old 2019. So if you look at October 24th, the high was 90 degrees, a low of 55, so 90 degrees. So we are doing a full Ironman race on October 24th, late fall. It was 90 degrees. Next day was 87, day before was 89. So that's nice and toasty for a full Ironman race. I mean, you look 3 days later, it's 69 degrees, 71, 70, 72. So that's good information to know. We can always look back another year. Let's look back at October 2018, around that same time frame, just to get a frame of reference. So 78 degrees the year before, 82 the day before, 72, -79. So I mean, you're looking at least mid to high 70s, even low 80s. Could have an interesting year. But then if you just look at the monthly kind of aggregate information for Sacramento, California, average high in October is 78 and average low is 50 degrees. Average precipitation is 95 or 0.95 inches. So you could get a little rain. Notice that is not nearly the wettest months, but it's not the, June's pretty dry, July's pretty dry, August, September, and October. I mean, towards the end of October, you're looking into November. So you're starting getting a little bit more of the rainy season. So there's a possibility there could be some rain. But you also look at the average high of 78. So it's a little bit better, better than 64 when you're trying to swim and bike out there, and better than 87 degrees when you're trying to run. So 2019 could be an anomaly. 2018 looks a little bit more realistic. 45 degrees for a low. I mean, that's pretty chill in the morning. So just be prepared with that. Average low 50 degrees. Let's see if they've got, yeah, so this was interesting. The highest temperature average was 80 degrees. I'm trying to find the highest max temperature is 84.9, and this is for 2018. And the lowest was 41 degrees. Let's look back at 2019, shall we? So this is a little bit different. Highest max temperature 90 degrees, which is pretty much when race day would have happened if it happened in 2019. The lowest temperature is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. So I mean, that's a wild swing. It's 55 degrees on this, and a little warm spell at 37. So be prepared. I mean, the morning could be a little bit chilly. The day could get warm, so you'll probably want to include some heat training in your overall training plan for Ironman California, because it looks like it could be a pretty warm one. So that should bode pretty well, because the bulk of your training is going to be in the warmer months. Especially live out in California, you should have plenty of opportunities to be outside and get used to that. So all that, some of the zone 2 stuff you could be doing outside, get acclimated to heat. You can do, I've made several videos on what different opportunities are for heat and stress training during your training, getting ready for races, so you can get ready for that, and then what to do on race day to make sure that you can kind of get through the day as best as possible, considering if there's going to be high temperatures. But we're over a year out from this race, so right now it's hard to say what it's going to be like. We'll see what the temperatures are in 2020, and maybe that'll give us a decent idea. But again, anything can happen in a year, so I wouldn't get too worried about that. But I do like the averages. If you just look at overall of the past historical data, 78 degrees, and then 50 degrees for the low. So we'll chill in the morning, and then if it stays in the average of 78, that's a pretty nice day for a race. So again, just talking about Ironman California, October 24th, 2021. We are just talking about weather a little bit, kind of get an idea and wrap our heads around what to expect. So I would not bank on a perfect weather condition day out there, and just play by ear. Make sure you're ready for heat and incorporate some heat training, because it could get toasty at that time of year out there. So don't get caught off guard and don't be surprised on race day. Got any questions or comments, put them in the comment section, send me an email, let me know, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Talk to you later.